The Learning Technology Center is a faculty technology development and support center located in McGraw 120. The LTC has dedicated staff and student assistants to serve the instructional technology needs of the faculty and instructional staff, both in the classroom and in online courses.
I do teach a technology for music education class. And one of the things that I always tell the students in that class is the biggest part usually of using technology is getting up and running. Once you start to do things with it, it's easier in most cases. There's a better way to do it. Doing gradebook on D2L obviously is better than doing it on a sheet of paper manually, like that's obvious. You have to learn how to do the gradebook, so that step of getting to the point of doing D2L's gradebook takes effort. Whereas doing it in your little green book, you know how to do that, so it doesn't take any effort. But over time, you will save time if you do it through the D2L gradebook. What I would say, the LTC is good at making it easy for you to figure out how to do that. And then the other thing that I would say, besides the obvious things like that, is that they will solve problems in technological ways that I could not have thought of. So I wouldn't know the solution, they will know the solution. So I just say, you're not sure what to do with something? Go ask the guys in the LTC, they'll probably come up with a good answer.
When I had to learn e-portfolios, Karen sat down with me and carefully, just alone, constructed something that I needed personally. And then as I started teaching e-portfolios, I knew that I could email Susan right away and she would get right back to me with all kinds of things. And I could recommend changes myself.
The eTeach lectures with the talking head and the PowerPoint slides were really cool 3 years ago. But I'm ready to try something different. And thinking about the green board technology that I've heard about, I'm anxious to use.
It's not just a place that has pre-made things that you need to figure out how to use them, or they'll train you on how to use the discussion board, or they'll train you how to use the grade book. But they don't just have those things. They have lots of other things that they have to come up with that they make up for your specific need.
I've done a lot of innovative things with them. Some worked, some didn't work. Some pilot projects that we liked. I did a WebEx thing I don't remember what it was, but it was a group meeting thing. This goes back probably 7 or 8 years now with the MBA class. It was just too cumbersome to make it work. But the point is, they helped me. They came up with the ideas. We worked with the whole thing and created the whole thing. In some of the other things I do, not for this university at this point in time, but I've looked at clickers with them. I don't use them because I don't think they fit what I want to do. I've gotten into Second Life in another, for a company I work for, actually, we're using Second Life. But most of where I got that information from was going to the learning little brown bag lunches, whatever else we have here.
It's really a place that can solve whatever problem you have in some technological way to make things easier over time.
To me, they've been a great resource. If I have a problem, an issue, something I'm trying to do, I bounce it off somebody over here, and I've always gotten an idea, an answer, something to go back and think about. So from my perspective, it's the single best source on the campus I've ever found.
Now I feel like not only do I look good because of the LTC, but I really am competent at using all kinds of technology that I never learned before.
Things are changing, and they're changing quickly in technology. And so the course that I made 3 years ago is ready for a kind of remodeling, a redecoration.
This is the one source on the campus I can pick up the phone and actually ask a question and be pretty damn sure I'm going to get an answer, and get it quickly.